Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Foolish Mortals. And where we left off in the previous one, we of course made our way inside, finally back in the mansion here. Inside this Biltmore mansion, apparently there's a lot of ghosts and we're starting to see them all. We're not dead just yet, but we cannot leave this place. So there's going to be quite a lot of things we're going to have to figure out around here. First thing is first, this thing needs...
It was a
wax,
cylindrical
right?
record for making sound recordings, covered in a thin layer of black wax. This one was old, worn, and unusable.
Okay. Alright, let's go exploring. Let's see what else we can discover right here. Oh, by the way, I think there was another place that I was supposed to check. I never did. Oh, the garden. Exactly. I never really checked out the garden. And I think there's also the basement I never really went to. Look at this place. Oh, there's Rose.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not?
You're still flesh and blood, aren't you?
That's right.
And to be ashamed of. But you'll end up see-through blue like me if one of those thorns nicks you. And don't try cutting them. Even so much as a snap and it releases a toxin so deadly you'll be on the ground within 3 minutes. Certainly keeps things exciting, doesn't it?
Dude, look at all the vines moving. What the heck? That's creepy. Alright, let's have a quick chat with this fella.
Watch out for that vine down there. That bugger was trying to make a break for it earlier.
Oh, okay. Will do. I didn't have the slightest idea what the gardener was warning me about. But like a snake coiling around its prey, it soon became apparent.
Oh shoot! It's
Help!
holding on
What's
to
all
me.
the fuss about?
This vine's got me. It won't let go.
Oh, she likes you, she does.
Well, the sentiment isn't mutual.
I've never seen the plant so attached to someone before.
That's exactly the problem.
Its hold was getting tighter. I needed to get away before I was dragged into the flower beds.
Alright, we gotta find a way to escape here. I think I gotta use the knife to just simply cut it out. That is sick. There we go.
Well, you didn't need to do that. I wasn't planning on doing the pruning till tomorrow.
What was that?
Just a Devil's Rock creeper. Oh, they do seem to have gotten a lot more active since I was last tending the garden, though.
First, the animals
Devil's
on this
Rock
island had tried to
creeper.
eat me. Now I was
Interesting.
finding out the plants wanted a nibble too.
Alright, let's have a quick chat with... Actually, before I have a quick chat with the ghost, let me look at the,
The
stuff
fountain had
around
long
first.
run dry and the cracked, dusty basin was empty.
What about the statue? Who is this guy?
I couldn't see anything I could do with the statue.
Okay, I was hoping you would just look at it a little bit, but anyway. Oh, what about the pots?
I couldn't see anything alive in the plant pot, despite the gardener's best efforts.
Alright, let's chat with them.
Good evening.
Pleasure to meet you, young man. I'm Rupert Riddle. I'm the gardener for the Belmore estate. And whom do I have the pleasure of meeting?
Murphy McCallan, pleased to meet you.
Do excuse the state of the conservatory. After 30-odd years without so much as a pruning or watering, it's taken on a mind of its own. Don't be telling the Horticultural Society or I'll be having my golden trowel taken off me.
You've won awards for your gardening?
Oh yes, this conservatory is rather famous. Welcome, Murphy, to the Poison Garden.
Poison?
Oh, that's why he stopped me from actually getting that flower.
Why would the
Called it,
Belmore
buddy.
brothers want a poison garden?
Academic interests, prestige, and morbid curiosity, I should think. Master Cecil liked to study them. Master Xavier used to collect them on his expeditions. And Master Yardley, well, he just liked the theatricality of it all.
Isn't it dangerous?
Well, it all depends on how you use it, doesn't it? A few berries of deadly nightshade could kill a person, or cure their headache. Hemlock killed Socrates, but I used it to treat my arthritis. These plants may be dangerous, but that's because they're powerful and mysterious.
From medicine to murder.
Exactly. The power to heal and the power to kill. That's what makes them so interesting.
Remind me never to get on the bad side of a florist. What's the secret to growing your garden?
Plants need the same things as you and me, they do. Food, water, sunlight, and someone to chitter-chatter with.
You talk to your plants?
And sing.
What kinds of songs do poisonous plants like?
Vaudeville mainly. Tarara boom-die always goes down a treat. Tarara boom-die. I'm with plants all the day. To sing's the only way to grow my shrub display. Vegetation brings elation to me.
No wonder the plants are trying to escape this place.
That's quite an accent you've got. Where are you from?
Jolly old England, just outside Bristol. God's own country. The green and pleasant land where my love of horticulture bloomed. I caught the gardening bug at an early age, you see. Histoplasmosis. I was in hospital for 8 months, all told. But trapped in those 4 white clean antiseptic walls, staring at a pot of plastic philodendrons, why, it just grew my love of all things botanical.
Why did you move to Devil's Rock?
I came over with the Belmores, didn't I? Got myself a little cottage on the edge of the estate near the mausoleum. Bugger if I can get to it now, though. Shame, too.
Why's that? Do you miss home?
Oh, I think I left the gas on. Wouldn't want an accident now, would I? Could be the death of me.
Okay. What are you working on?
What are you working on at the moment?
I suppose I ought to be pushing up daisies. But death isn't going to stop these green fingers. So I'm getting right back into it where I left off, tending to these plants. It's not quite the same as it used to be, I must admit.
How so?
I suppose, being dead now, they've lost some of their allure. It used to be that one prick of the finger, one wipe of the nose, one accidental inhalation of a seed, and that would be the end of it. Things just aren't as exciting anymore.
I wonder if I'm going to need his canister. Will you
Will you be attending the wedding?
Me? Get an invitation? I'm not sure overalls would meet the dress code. But it's a good thing, too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust that Rackham with a hosepipe on a hot day.
Why not?
Well, it's not like me to tell tales. But it wasn't long before the Belmore brothers started to disappear that Rackham was in here asking about the poison plants. Very suspicious timing, if you ask me.
You think he murdered them?
I couldn't possibly say.
Okay. I need a bouquet.
I need a bouquet. Can you help me?
I'm a gardener, not a flower arranger, Murphy.
Is there anything in here I can take without it killing me?
I'm afraid the only non-poisonous plants were those down in Abigail's flower bed. She had her own little area that I used to help her with. There's only that one flower that stayed alive in the whole conservatory. Funny that.
What's funny about it?
That's the same flower bed Abigail used for her bouquet the night things went awry.
That'll be perfect.
Exactly, but I'm just going to have to figure out how to get it. How do I...
Is there a way to get rid of the thorns?
To get that
Certainly.
flower?
A good drenching with alcohol should kill him off.
Okay, I just have to find alcohol, I
Who's
guess.
the statue of?
Oh, him. He's from an old Indian fable the Belmores used to have read to them as children. It was a gift Cecil Belmore gave his brothers a couple of years before he disappeared. Quite the conversation piece.
Okay.
What was
Can you
the
tell me
statue's
about it?
story about?
A young Maharaja prince who sold his kingdom for a single coin, all so he could use it to save the love of his life.
How romantic.
I suppose, if you're into that sort of thing.
Thanks for your
Thanks for your
time.
time, buddy.
Before you go, you wouldn't do me a favor, would you?
What
is
kind
that?
of favor?
Well, I was just wondering how that flesh and blood thing is working out for you.
Excuse me?
It's just, and I don't mean to impose, but my eternal frustration is that I have 187 different ways to die in this conservatory, but I was never able to test any of them out. Now that we've all discovered death isn't quite so conclusive.
Wait, he wants to use
I
me
was
as a
wondering
guinea
if
pig?
you'd want to help out.
Help out how?
Well, we could test out some of the plants on you.
They'd
thanks.
kill me.
Fingers crossed.
The dainty old
Fingers
man's eyes
crossed, he
glowed
says.
with unrestrained excitement at the mention of murder. His dottery demeanor offered a complete contrast to his apparently homicidal tendencies. He was like a tortoise holding a machine gun.
Now, don't make such a drama out of it. We could put it in a nice pie, maybe some herbal tea. I know the recipe for a lovely cobbler.
Definitely not. Let's cross that possibility out right now.
I was only asking. Maybe let me know if you change your mind.
This guy. Alright, let's get out of here.
Examining the overgrowth felt more like being in a zoo than an arboretum. I didn't want to get any closer.
Alright, Rupert Riddle. Yeah, it doesn't like I can interact with his thingamajig. So currently I do not have alcohol, so I cannot really grab that. But next, I also have to go down here for a second. Ooh, basement, look at that.
Walking into the cellar, I was hit by the pungent smell of rotting wood and mildew. 3 decades without upkeep hadn't been kind to this section of the house, and it was now knee-deep in floodwater.
Yeah, which means I'm probably not going to be able to go through, right? What does that button do?
I flipped the switch,
Nothing.
but nothing happened. It seemed the barrel lift lacked power.
Yeah, that's because this thing ain't working, I guess.
The wire had corroded into the fuse box. I couldn't budge it with my hands.
Okay. So I cannot really budge that. Oh, look at that. Candles.
I took the handful of candles from on top of the fuse box.
Perfect. I'm probably gonna have to figure this out eventually, not just yet. Okay. So we are gonna have quite a few things to do here. I'm gonna be guessing that's where I'm gonna be getting myself the alcohol as well. Now, what else am I supposed to do here? Because I really want to change these guys' bullets with something else, but I have absolutely no clue what. Alright, if I go through here, this is taking me to these fellas again. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. I basically need... Yeah, exactly. For the record here, I need wax. So what if I put this here? It works.
I dropped the candles into the empty pot hanging in the fireplace. They soon began to melt and bubble. Double, toil and trouble.
Goodness gracious! That isn't more satanic sorcery, is it?
I'm sorry, I was just quoting Macbeth.
Well, don't.
Well, don't.
The pot contained melted wax.
Grab it. Actually, let me put this in the wax so we can reset it.
Carefully, I
and
dipped the record
hopefully
into the molten candle wax.
record a new song on it. There we go.
Once pulled out, the thin layer of wax rapidly cooled, leaving me with a blank, reset record.
Nice. All right. Let us see what else we got here. Can I go inside here? What is this place?
Hold
Oh, the
it
ballroom.
right there. The dance
Nice.
is about to begin. I shall deal with you afterwards.
I'm noticing dance steps. Joyette, Promenade, Carousel, Joyette, Vienne, Progress, Carousel, Vienne. I have a feeling I'm probably gonna have to maybe change the order of this, kind of like mess up the dance.
The
don't
skill,
know.
the movement, the passion. It certainly gets the blood pumping. Now then, do you have an invitation?
An invitation?
To the waltz. This celebration is only for wedding guests. We have all manner of help running around the house who certainly aren't invited to the festivities. Imagine the smell. If you want to come in, you'll need to retrieve it. Rules are rules, and it's my job to enforce them. I am Mrs. Elaine Craddock, housekeeper of Belmore Manor. Who are you, anyway?
Murphy McCallan. I'm just a visitor.
Evidently.
Good evening, Mrs.
Stop,
Craddock.
Lee, I want to chat some more.
Are you still here?
I am.
You need to stop the wedding.
I shall do no such thing. The preparations have begun on the order of Mr. Rackham himself, and I shall see to it personally that his wishes are carried out.
But he wasn't the original groom. He's an imposter.
Another word like that, and I shall have you escorted out of the house.
Good luck trying. I seem to be rather supernaturally stuck here.
Mr. Rackham is a fine man. Motivated, determined, ambitious, rich, and roguishly delectable. Precisely the type of person a well-to-do debutante like Miss Belmore should be marrying.
Not if she doesn't love him.
Love is not important amongst families of blue blood. What matters is lineage, inheritance, and continuity. That last-minute change of heart she had last time was the best decision she ever made. She'll be far better off with Mr. Rackham than she would be with a sailor.
She sputtered the word with such disgust I half expected her to scrub herself clean afterwards.
I mean, really, what was he going to do for her? Fetch her a fish supper, clear the decks, and sing the sailor's hornpipe? Do you get a funny feeling when your wealth keeps on depleting you should never marry sailors when your funds run low?
There are
Wow,
some who
this
think
lady.
Rackham has duplicitous intentions.
The green-eyed monster. Mr. Rackham is exactly what is needed to get this household back on the straight and narrow.
What do you mean?
I don't like to speak ill of the dead.
Especially now that you're one of them?
Indeed. But I'm afraid that the Belmore brothers were becoming increasingly unusual before their disappearances. Their interests veered away from the economic and turned towards the esoteric. And now look where we are.
You think the Belmore brothers caused you all to be trapped in the house?
Perhaps not directly, but their decisions certainly led to it. To find out the Belmore brothers were inviting sinners into this house when I gave this household the best years of my life.
And the best years of your afterlife now.
I am a servant to serving, but even I have limits.
Okay, please could you let me
Please,
join the
could
waltz?
you let me in to see the waltz?
Certainly not.
You know, you're the second person tonight that won't let me in somewhere. I'm beginning to take this personally.
The guests at this wedding are titans of industry and jewels of the aristocracy. Industrialists from Chicago, magnates from Philadelphia, dukes from England. And you are?
A now unemployed auditor from Yonkers.
Precisely.
Dang it. Okay. How long have you been working on Belmore
How
Manor?
long have you worked at Belmore Manor?
I've been here since the final finial finished off the cupola. Before even the Belmores themselves moved in, I was getting this house ready for them. It is a position I was bred for. I may not have blue blood, but I should think it's at least a shade of plum. I spent 17 years at some of the most prestigious all-girls schools, you see. Followed by training in Blenheim Palace for 3 years, and subsequent coveted positions with some of the finest families in England.
Well, I'm glad you managed to escape all that and come here.
I can quote you Mrs. Beaton's book of household management in my sleep.
It was an interesting offer, but I couldn't think of any situation where I'd need that, short of terminal insomnia.
You must know Belmore.
You must know
quite
Belmore
well.
Manor quite well.
Like the back of my hand. Built between 1885 and 1888 in a mixture of antebellum and Victorian styles, and designed by the Belmore brothers themselves. Until, of course, they disappeared after living here only a year.
Why did they decide to build it on Devil's Rock?
Well, the island is exceptionally well placed for trade between the United States, Europe, and the Caribbean. When the Belmore brothers were looking to relocate, it was Mr. Rackham who recommended Devil's Rock. It's just a pity about the name.
You speak very highly of Mr. Rackham.
The Belmore brothers may have had expertise in exploration, innovation, and public relations, but it was Mr. Rackham that pulled those 3 threads together into the beautiful business tapestry that benefits us all.
Okay, do you know anything about the treasure?
Do you know anything about the treasure of Belmore Manor?
The stuff of whimsy. The Belmore family had their capital invested in stocks and bonds, not hoarded in a heap like some fairy tale dragon. And don't even think about snooping around the house looking for anything, or I shall have you removed from the premises. If anyone would know of a secret treasure hidden in this house, it would be me.
All right. So I
Thank you
guess
for
that
your
we're
help.
not gonna be
Goodbye.
joining this place just yet. Yeah, nothing we can do about it just yet. I'm definitely gonna have to go to that room where we could see the dances, maybe. All right, let's see. What else haven't we checked? There's a fireplace over here. I wonder if I'm supposed to turn it up. I don't know. First of all, though, let me put this over here. And let me tell this fella to play me the song that I
placed
need.
the freshly reset record back on the recording machine. Excuse me, Ezra, could you play the wedding march?
A request? Sure thing, Murphy.
Okay, there we go. So it's gonna be the song we're gonna be playing.
Thank you very much.
Perfect, we can grab that now.
I clicked off the machine and picked up the newly recorded record.
Alright, so that's gonna be one of the items that we needed. I think in order to play it, I also need that earpiece from the colonel. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to grab that as well.
The 2 sea deities stared at me with disapproving eyes. I didn't know what I could have done to disappoint a statue. It was a painting of the gazebo I recognized from the cliff top.
Oh, it is. All right, now one place. Let me check here first. Oh, there we go. There she is. Let me chat with her real fast.
Hey, Cordelia.
Oh, hello again, Mr. McCallan. Have you made the love antidote yet?
I'm working
still working on it.
even though I'm still not sure it's a good idea. Do you know why I can't leave Belmore Manor?
We ghosts have been trapped here ever since the explosion, but I don't know why someone still living would be unable to leave.
I was able to get out the last time I was here, even if it was via the balcony and into the pond. I don't want to try that again.
Something must be keeping you here now. Better hope it's not Mr. Rackham.
What about John
Did
Rackham?
you say there were rumors
He
that
definitely
John
used black
Rackham
magic,
used
right?
black magic?
Oh yes, all of the staff talked about it, even if we daren't mention it to the family. Crates and boxes delivered in the night, hidden from prying eyes, but not hidden well enough. We see what happens in this house. We hear the whispers in the night. We know.
You think the Belmore treasure is
Do
here in the
you
house?
think the Belmore treasure is here in the house?
If it is, I've never seen it. But it is a big house. There are rooms I've never been in. Rooms I was forbidden to enter. Who knows what's in them?
The skeleton hanging from the tree outside. That's the sailor, isn't it?
What's left of him? I do hope it's a mess I don't have to tidy up.
Isn't the sailor's ghost trapped in the house too?
Oh no! He killed himself hours before the curse took hold. He will have long since passed over to the spirit realm. Lucky escape, some might say.
It was lucky to be so distraught he committed suicide?
It's better than being trapped in this house for eternity.
How did Abigail?
How did Abigail and the sailor meet?
It was aboard one of the Belmore ships. Miss Belmore was never one to be caged up inside the house, always wanting to go away on her brother's voyages. But they were a good deal older than her, and very protective after they all lost their parents. So she made a plan to stow away.
Did she manage to do it?
No, she was caught mere hours before the ships left port from Dead Nettle, covered over in spare sail.
Who discovered her?
That young sailor. I don't think she was best pleased that he had to tell her brothers, and he did, but she didn't hold it against him. Instead, he told her of the voyages on each return to Dead Nettle, and as the months progressed, she took more and more of a liking to him. I suppose fate will always bring two soulmates together, even when they least expect it.
And that's how they fell in love.
The young sailor promised that one day they would explore the world together. But until that day arrived, he would carry her in his heart on every voyage he undertook. He carved a wooden compass, split it into 2 pieces, and they each carried one, promising that despite their time apart, the necklace would be reunited once they were back together. How romantic.
Okay. How did the Belmore's
parents die?
A shipwreck
Because we never
off
really
the southeastern coast.
knew anything about them, eh?
28 perished, with just 1 survivor.
Who was the survivor?
Why, it was Mr. Rackham.
Are you kidding me, dude? He actually planned to annihilate the entire family of Belmore. What?
Do you know what happened to the Belmore brothers?
That certainly is a mystery, isn't it? But I'm afraid I don't know. My duties were to help Miss Belmore, while Mrs. Craddock dealt with the masters.
Although what?
I did see Master Xavier on the day he died.
What was Xavier doing on the day he died?
Preparing for an expedition. He'd been given a birthday present not long before, an old pirate map of Devil's Rock that he'd hung over the fireplace in his bedroom. And on the map, marked in red, an X marks the spot.
Pirate treasure? On Devil's Rock?
I doubt the treasure even came into it. A cove on Devil's Rock, where no one has stepped foot in over 100 years. That'd be like a moth to a flame for Master Xavier. He left before dawn, and then never came back.
Who gave him the present?
I expect you can
Exactly.
guess.
Rackham. Gosh,
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. It gets pretty boring after 30 years trapped here. You're much more exciting to watch.
Alright, oh, can I grab the feather duster?
You can't have that. I might be needing it later.
Ah, shoot, I'm gonna have to distract her somehow to grab it then, eh? What can I interact with? Oh, 7 bells.
I couldn't ring the bells from the hallway.
Maybe I can ring it from the bride's room. Like over here. Okay, let's try it out. Hey, it works. There we go.
Coming. Miss Belmore, did you ring for me?
Yes, you did. You stay in chat with her for a second while I get myself the feather duster.
With the maid distracted,
go.
I was free to take the feather duster.
Not sure what I'm gonna do with that, but whatever. Oh, can I go where I saw the balcony? I guess I can, but first of all, hold up. Let me put this in here.
I placed the record into the phonograph. Still, without a horn, it wasn't going to play.
Yeah, so I need the horn, which I'm gonna be guessing is gonna be the earpiece from the colonel. Oh, so you can actually explore the balcony a little bit here. Oh shoot, hold up, you can go to the back of the mansion. Whoa, okay. What do we got here? I'm seeing a huge gap, so I can...
As I rounded the
definitely not
corner of
cross,
the balcony, I saw that the walkway had dropped away, the mortar crumbling after decades of neglect. The ground was a long way down.
Now, I'm noticing a lot of stuff over here, right? I got a lightning rod, I got a toolbox, and a cable. We got a drain pipe.
I couldn't see an easy way up to the cupola.
What about
There's
this
no
thing?
way to reach the weather vane, but despite that, I noticed something curious. No matter which way the wind blew, the weather vane stayed fixed in position.
Can you maybe use this to climb
I
up?
assessed whether the railing would be safe to climb. With the slippery ironwork and crumbling masonry, the answer was obviously no. But I didn't have the luxury of safety. Here goes nothing.
Hey, there we go. Okay, so I'm probably gonna be able to interact with this. Grab something out of the toolbox.
Hauling myself onto the roof from the ornamental railings, I realized there was no easy path to get higher. The roof tiles ranged from loose and dangerous to soggy and dangerous. Either way, I wasn't going to be able to climb them.
Yeah, if only I could actually make this other side somehow.
As I approached the lightning rod, I started to feel the hair on the back of my neck standing up.
Oh shoot, I almost got struck. The heck?
That was a close one. Fortunately, the lightning bolt had hit the lightning rod instead of me, breaking it from its socket and sending the rod tumbling to the ground below.
Huh.
There was nothing I could do with the empty socket.
Also, there's an empty socket over
I
there.
definitely didn't have the natural balance needed to walk across the cable unaided.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna walk across that. Unaided, he said. Could I use this to cross?
That didn't work.
Maybe I will need like some sort of a stick to kind of like balance myself as I walk on this. Imagine. Maybe I can actually use this with the socket?
With a spark of inspiration that worried even me, I decided to test whether I could improvise a replacement for the lightning rod, breaking all manner of building codes in the process.
Oh, that works. There we go. Nice. We're creating some sparks, so probably I now fixed it. I'm going to be able to use that thing. What about the
It looked
toolbox?
like someone had already intended to start fixing the roof. I looked inside the toolbox and took the only thing it held, a rusty old pair of pliers.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to be able to use the pliers with that thingamajig, the electricity box. Okay, let me go back in. Let me go back over here. Back over here. And one more room we've never really checked out is this one. East corridor. Never really been here before, right?
The door was locked.
Oh.
The door was locked.
I'm gonna be guessing all these doors are locked.
The door was locked.
Better can interact with the curtains.
There was nothing behind the curtains.
Alright, oh my gosh. Is this
Gazing
Rackham?
into the portrait's eyes sent a shudder through me, and I realized it must have been a portrait of Rackham. His eyes looked back, almost as if he were scowling right at me.
Dang, this guy. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I think this is the little kid that may know the path through those staircases.
Look on your face.
What are you doing? Oh, you could have scared me to death.
Imagine how cool that would be.
I don't think I'd be very happy about that.
Baby.
Baby.
Who are you anyway?
My name's Murphy McCallan. I'm a guest. Who are you?
I'm Sebastian Pock.
The little boy puffed out his chest with a grin that would make the Cheshire Cat jealous. What were you doing in the trunk?
Playing hide and seek. That stuffy old vicar challenged me to a game and hasn't found me in more than 33 years.
Don't you know it's dangerous to shut yourself up in places like that? You could have gotten locked in.
Well, it's funny you say that, actually. I think the latch closed on me while I was inside. Still, what's the worst that could happen? I'm already dead.
What are you
I mean,
looking
he's
so
right
pleased
there,
about?
right?
I'll have a new toy to play with later tonight. A brand new Guggenhose Model 5 wind-up tin boat. I'm going to play with it in the bathtub down the hall.
That's funny. I know a little girl who accidentally got one of those for her birthday today.
Yeah, funny that.
The boy pulled an expression that made him look slicker than a politician in an oil spill.
You've been in that chest for 43 years?
You've been
Or
in that
33
chest
years,
for
actually?
33 years?
On and off. That's got to make me a hide-and-seek champion. This house is amazing
Imagine.
for it. Before I climbed in the chest, I must have explored every room in the house. The ones that aren't locked, at least.
Okay. You haven't seen the Belmore treasure while you were
You
exploring,
haven't seen
have
the
you?
Belmore treasure while you've been exploring, have you?
There's a treasure
Oh,
here,
doesn't even know.
like pirate
Okay.
treasure.
That's what the stories say.
And you believe them? I thought kids were supposed to be the gullible ones. I don't think it exists.
Why not?
Because if it did, I would have found it by now.
Exactly.
I heard some of the other ghosts talking about a boy playing in the staircase room. That was you, wasn't it?
Sure was. How did you know?
In truth, the description of wayward whelp was the giveaway. But as long as Sebastian knew something I didn't, I needed to contain my annoyance. Lucky guess. Do you know how to get through the staircase room?
Oh, sure. I know every route in this house. You've got to be as good at hide and seek as I am. I bet I could beat you without even leaving this room.
Sebastian, I really need to get through the staircase room. Could you tell me how to do it?
Well, are you any good at hide and seek?
Excuse me?
Because I could tell you how to get through the staircase room. If you can beat me, hide
Oh,
or
are you
seeker,
kidding me?
I'd beat you at either.
Oh, I think he's actually challenging me here. So I'm probably going to have to find them. This is a long shot, but do you know Mallory Wisp?
This is a long shot, but do you know Mallory Wisp?
Sure, I know Princess Stink.
She was getting a tin boat too.
I know. I swapped over the pages in the toy catalogue, so she ordered the wrong thing. She'll get fed up with it, and I'll get to play with it instead.
Well, that wasn't a nice thing to do.
Nice guys finish last. That's what my father says.
Okay. How are you and Mallory able to
How
talk?
are you and Mallory able to talk? You're a ghost and she's...
A flesh bag,
Right.
a blood pumper, an air guzzler, a bone puppet, a muscle wriggler.
Hey, I get the idea. How come you can talk to her?
Children aren't so close-minded, I guess. Plus, she's the only person brave enough to come up to the house.
Are you here for
Are
the
you
wedding?
here for the wedding?
Do you think I dress like this for fun? I look ridiculous.
I thought you might be the mayor
This
of
kid.
Munchkinland.
My mum made me dress like this. What's your excuse?
Do you know the man in the portrait behind you?
I don't want to look at it. Gives me the creeps.
It's John Rackham, isn't it?
Shh. Mum says we're not allowed to say his name.
Yeah.
What do you know about Rackham?
I don't want to talk about it.
You know something, don't you?
I can't tell you. I'd get in trouble.
I won't say a word.
Cross your heart and hope to die?
That's ironic, given the circumstances, but sure.
We came to the house a few months before the wedding was supposed to happen. My dad's a lawyer for the Belmore Trading Company. A real important one. But oh boy, is that stuff boring. I was sneaking around, you know, just exploring the house. And I saw him, that man. He was talking to one of the Mr. Belmores. The one that wore the white coat.
Cecil Belmore, the scientist?
Yeah, he said he was going to his laboratory, but where it was hidden was a secret. I thought I could follow him.
Did you have any luck?
Not really, because I wasn't the first. That man, he was following him too. In secret. I kind of got too scared to keep going once I saw him.
What scared you?
I saw something. I saw something the scary man was carrying.
What was he carrying?
A dagger.
Are you kidding me? This guy killed everybody. Every single one of the Belmonts. Alright, you hide?
You hide, I'll seek.
Great. Eyes closed and count 5 Mississippis. I won't even leave the room.
1 Mississippi.
Alright, so I'm gonna
2
have to look for him.
Mississippi, 3
here.
Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ready or not, here I come.
Okay. Now, where could he be hiding? I'm pretty sure you cannot look in the rooms, right? Because the rooms are locked. So we have the curtains. He could be behind the curtain or in the trunk. I would be guessing that he already was in the trunk, so let's look at the curtain then.
Are you behind the curtain?
No. Ah, shoot, he's in the trunk.
Boo!
Okay, never mind. So I'm gonna be guessing what's gonna be
I
happening
just
here.
wish this was more of a challenge.
I'm guessing what's gonna be happening here is every single time I try to play this game, if I look behind the curtain, he's gonna be in the trunk. If I look in the trunk, he's gonna be behind the curtain. So I gotta find a different way to actually beat him. Okay. Let's see here. What else? What else do we got? Oh, I remember. I gotta go looking in the basement. Right over here. There we go. Now, let's figure this out. Because this should not be working, right? Actually, hold up. First, I gotta look here. I gotta grab the pliers and snap this.
I
there we
pulled
go,
out
it
the wire
worked.
with the pliers and managed to dislodge it from the fuse box.
So, what do we got?
The label read magnetic carriage,
Magnetic carriage.
theater rotation,
Okay.
orrery track,
Okay.
barrel lift, electrograph.
Okay. What if I do this? What does this do? I don't know. Let's check it out.
I flipped the switch, but nothing happened. It seemed the barrel lift lacked power.
Oh.
I flipped the switch, but
Oh, so this switch is for that. So maybe I gotta interact with different
I
switches.
unplugged the wire. Ground.
Ground.
Lightning rods.
Barrel lift then. Oh, it gets intentionally struck when I go to the
With a
barrel
surge of electricity
lift.
from the lightning strike, the barrel lift came to life, disappearing into the water, then rising up to the hatch above. So this was how they loaded barrels in and out of the cellar.
Okay, first of all, let me stop this for a second. As I'm seeing a hole
I
inside
flipped the
it.
switch and the barrel lift ground to a halt.
And I have an idea. I think I'm supposed to get rid of the water. And I do have, guess what? This thing, the chamber pod that I got. Can I use it? Hey, we can.
With
There we go.
extraordinary fortune, the porcelain chamber pot fitted neatly into the decorative ironwork of the barrel lift.
It's gonna take some time, but eventually, it should get rid of the water. Alright, now, let me turn it on.
I flipped the switch and the barrel lift started up again. Held by the barrel lift, the chamber pod plunged beneath the surface, scooping up the murky floodwater, then carrying it to the ground level hatch above. With time, the jury-rigged machine began bailing the cellar like a sailor trying to save a sinking dinghy.
Hey, there we go, finally. Can I
Now
stop
that I
this?
had my contraption working,
Oh, can I interact with this?
Knowing the erratic surges of electricity that must have been flowing through the wire into the barrel lift, I decided it was wiser not to do any more rewiring.
Okay, so we cannot do this no more. Gotcha. Alright, in that case, let's see what we got around here.
There was nothing large that I needed to move. I turned the spigot and rum began to pour out. If I wanted some, I needed something to carry it in.
A bottle. And we do have a bottle right here.
With the bottle positioned beneath it, I turned the spigot. The grotesque face began spewing out rum like it was 2 a.m. on Bourbon Street.
Here we go. And this is gonna be the alcohol that we needed for the Colonel. So let me go bring it to him. There we go. And I think the Colonel is right here, right? Yep. Alright. Alcohol on this glass.
Can I top you off, Colonel?
Oh, excellent. What do you have there?
Belmore rum, aged 33 years.
Wonderful. Fill her up. I much prefer rum to that hoity-toity champagne they serve. Rum is a man's drink. I'll save this for the toast later.
Do you think that's a good idea, Colonel?
I certainly do. You know, Fosker, I've had about enough of your sanctimonious prattling. I try to sit here and enjoy myself, and all I hear is the droning of a long-winded clergyman.
I'm not droning. You just don't like to face the truth. My sanctimonious prattling, as you so ungratefully call it, is all that stands between your unrighteous life and a subsequent consignment to the fiery gates.
You know, that must be it. It's a revelation, an epiphany. All these years I've been thinking I've been in limbo, wondering why I haven't moved on to the pearly gates or the raging fires, and now I've realized.
What have you realized?
I must be in hell right now, and listening to you is my torture. Well, that's it. I can't bear any more.
Hey, there we go. Finally.
There! Now I can't hear a word you say.
Infantile.
Well, I should certainly hope she does.
Alright.
Good evening, Colonel.
Oh, he
What?
cannot hear no more. Like, what?
Why, thank you. I didn't think anyone would notice.
Love it.
Good evening, Father Foskett.
Hello again, my child.
I found Sebastian upstairs in a trunk.
Oh, Lord protect us. The latch must have popped back open.
Yep, it has.
I best be heading off.
God be with you.
I was hoping he would give me a hint on how to find them if I play hide and seek. Alright, we got ourselves a trumpet. Let us see what else we got around here. We got the pot. I don't think there's anything we can do with the pot here. No more. No, I don't think so. But what I do want to try, I want to try to also get myself a little bit more alcohol. Now, the reason why I want to do this is because I feel like I need a little bit more for the vines to get me the flowers. So, let me go back down below.
If I want...
Grab it.
I refilled the bottle, but as the rum neared its neck, the flow turned to dribbles. That must have been the last of it.
Hey, listen. It's been enough. It's been everything I needed. Okay, let's get out of here now. We've been stuck in this place for so long. I don't think I can interact with this and do anything about it now, can I? Yeah, I don't think I can.
Now that the...
Alright, I think I've probably done everything I had to do. I was hoping that maybe I could turn off the light in other rooms, such as, for example, where the kid is. And with that, I would have been able to... Oh, wait. Let me go here. Actually, no, never mind. I've already recorded that and put it in place. I could have actually turned off the light where the kid is hiding, and by doing that, I may be able to see kind of like his glow. But
I
apparently
emptied the
that
rum
logic
onto the thorns
is
and
not going to
waited.
work. Hey, it works. There we go. Awesome.
There was only one rose left. I needed to be more delicate than ripping it out of the flower bed.
Oh, use the scissors then. Nice.
Delicately, I cut the stem and picked up the last rose in the house.
There we go.
It was a beautiful red rose with a handful of thorns along its stem. Ouch!
I just got pinched by it. Alright, so I got myself a couple more items that we can work with. Let me go back upstairs. Back up here. Got a trolley. Those are sheets over there. Let's see what else we got. So, sure, I guess. First of all, let's put
I
this over
placed
here.
the rose in the vase. There were 4 items left.
Okay, so that's one of the item.
It was a
What is that?
bridal
A
veil made
veil.
of delicate, intricately woven lace.
I don't know where to get that from. This one I
It
know
was
where
a
to get the
simple
ring,
gold
but
ring. It was an untouched
Oh.
slice of wedding cake.
I think the cake is the one that's gonna be in the middle, right? Where the party is.
The contrast between the bride and her reflection was clear. While the bride in front of me buried her face in sadness, her reflection was clearly at the dawn of the happiest day of her life. If only she knew what was to come. As I concentrated on the phonograph in the mirror, it began to sound like I could hear its music through the reflection itself.
Alright, in that case, let me... Oh, you can actually hear the music.
It was the wedding march.
Let me add this over here.
With a bit of improvisation, I have fixed the ear trumpet to the phonograph in place of the broken horn. Now I just needed the remaining wedding items before I started it up.
Alright, so we got these two. Basically what we need now is the ring, the cake, and the veil. How do I get those though? Apparently I can still keep climbing up here.
I didn't want to touch the poker again. I may have been hallucinating this entire experience, but some self-administered shock therapy didn't seem appealing. I definitely didn't have...
Yeah, I don't have any balancing items on me, right, to do anything about it. Okay, let's try to do a couple things then. Let us see, let us see. What if... I gotta find that kid somehow. Gotta figure out how to find them. Now, before I start looking for him, can I maybe put holes into this
I
thing?
didn't want to make a hole in that. I didn't need to dust that. Clearly, the artist had managed to imbue the brushstrokes with something of the subject's personality. It was downright sinister. I couldn't do that. I needed to think. That wasn't going to work.
I'm trying to figure out how to find the kid if he hides again. And I'm struggling to actually do it.
Hello, Sebastian.
Back for a rematch?
You must
You
be
must
cheating.
be cheating.
How could I cheat?
I don't know, you're a ghost. Can't you dematerialize or something?
This isn't a bedtime story, you know. I may be a ghost, but I still touch things just like you.
I still touch things just like you. Huh. You hide,
You
I'll
hide,
seek.
I'll seek.
Great. Eyes closed and count 5 Mississippis. I won't even leave the room.
1 Mississippi.
maybe-
2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi.
Maybe I gotta use the
4
duster
Mississippi. 5
to
Mississippi.
see where he hid.
Ready or not, here I come.
Alright. Okay, duster.
I didn't need to dust that.
Yes, you do.
I needed to think of something else.
Gosh dang it, that doesn't work as I thought it would.
I didn't need to.
I still touch things just like you do.
Are you behind the curtain?
Nope, he's gonna be inside there.
Boo! Better luck next time.
Hello, Sebastian.
Back for a re...
See you around, kid.
Bye.
Good evening, Ezra.
Hello, Murphy.
When you say Southern Belle from Hell, do you mean
You
Tallulah?
say Southern Belle from Hell. Do you mean Tallulah?
That's her, the Black Widow of the Bayou.
What's wrong with her?
Well,
Black
she
Widow
has
of
a
the Bayou.
reputation, doesn't she?
A reputation for what?
Murder.
Oh, seriously? Tallulah is a murderess?
Tallulah is a murderess?
Now, don't be getting me caught up in a slander suit, but behind those demure, blush cheeks is the mind of an absolute psychopath. She's been engaged 3 times. Each of her fiancés died in ridiculous circumstances.
Did she murder them for money?
That can't even be the motive. You'd think she'd go ahead and marry them, so all their worldly goods become each other's, right? But her family's already got more money than honeybees got buzz. And she finishes them off before they've even booked a venue. I think she just does it for the thrill.
Someone should really tell her about wing walking. I should get going.
See you around, Murphy.
Alright, buddy. Thank you for the information, I guess. Let me see if I can interact with them. Because I still need to figure out their game as well. Somehow. There's quite a bit of stuff here that I still need to figure out. We got the carvings. Can I dust
I
off the
didn't
carvings?
need to dust that.
No. Can I tell
Good evening.
Tallulah?
Why?
Have you been engaged before,
I heard
Tallulah?
you've been engaged before, Tallulah?
Only a few times. What can I say? I'm just unlucky when it comes to love.
Who was your first fiancé?
Buford T. Vanderbilt, the Silver Fingers of the Silver Lakes. Played the banjo every day except Tuesday, and would serenade me as I stood on the plantation balcony, until he was found with banjo wire around his neck, garroted by his own instrument. Do you know when banjo songs sound their best?
I don't think I do.
When they're over.
Yep.
Who was your second fiancé?
Chuck Charleston III, famed alligator wrestler. That is, until he overdosed on cough medicine an hour before his wrestling show and fell asleep on the riverbank. Ended up as 16 separate pieces inside the gator's belly. That alligator never developed a cough, though.
Oh gosh, this
Who was
lady.
your third fiancé?
Thaddeus Winthrop Jr., the maestro of Mardi Gras, held the biggest fireworks display this side of Montgomery. But who knows what his suit was washed in, because one stray spark and the man was up in flames like a creme brulee. Talk about going out with a bang. Now I've just got to keep an eye out for who'll be the next object of my affections.
Oh gosh, okay, pick one of these two for sure. So basically what I gotta do here, my first idea with this kid was that I probably had to connect that light power thingamajig. When the lightning strikes, it would turn off the power here, and when he hides, because of his blue glow, I could actually see it coming out through the coffin or behind the curtains, but apparently not. Next, I figured that I gotta use this powder thingamajig. It's gonna
I
see where he
didn't
puts
need
his
to-
hands. But that doesn't work either. So how do I make him leave breadcrumbs? Oh, can I tie up the twine to him?
That could work, but I needed to make sure the boy couldn't see me do it.
Oh, shoot. I needed to make sure the boy couldn't see me do it. I think I know exactly what I
Hello,
gotta do. Hold on a
Sebastian.
minute.
Back for a rematch?
I gotta have him seek for me while I hide. And while he seeks, he's probably gonna close his eyes, and that's when I'm gonna be able
You
to
seek, I'll
tie
hide.
that thing, right?
You're on. 1 Mississippi,
Okay, he's not looking.
2
Tie it up.
Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ready or not, here I come.
Oh, man. And of course, I'm right here.
Found you.
Goody for you.
You
Goody
didn't
for
even
you.
make it hard. Maybe I should hide next time.
All right, you know what? You can
Hello,
hide
Sebastian.
Back for a rematch?
now. Yes, you hide, I'll see.
You hide, I'll seek.
Great. Eyes closed and count 5 Mississippis. I won't even leave the room.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ready or not, here I come.
Hey, there we go. And we know that he's gonna be behind the curtain.
I wonder who's behind this curtain.
There we go.
What? How'd you find me?
Maybe you're not the best at this after all.
You cheated. You tied that string to me.
Don't be a sore
he
loser.
saw it.
You never specified in the rules that it wasn't allowed. Now about that route through the staircase room.
Grown-ups are tricky. Here, this'll tell you how to do it.
Is it like a compass?
Cheetah, cheetah, pumpkin eater.
Pumpkin eater.
I
Oh, that's
almost
funny.
felt bad. Almost. Because when I looked at the document, I was sure I'd been swindled. What I'd been given wasn't a blueprint of the house, but a wedding schedule scribbled on in colored crayon.
Wait, what? Schedule for the wedding of Abigail and Belmore and John Rackham. Ceremony commences 7. Bride and groom entrance 3. So that's 7, 3, 11, 9, 4, 8. And they all have like different colors. Okay. Oh, I think I know. So if I go here. Let's see. So what does this say? At 7, the ceremony commences. I should have went, but that's fine. Nope, don't go in there just yet. Let me get ready though. So that's 6, that's 7, right? So at 7, I got to cross. Okay, 7. Also, the rank, right? Next, at 3, bride and groom. So I got to wait until 3 p.m. Oh wait, never mind. These are colors. I'm noticing now. So this color is 4 actually. Okay, hold up. So this one is a blue one. Which means if I go here, it's this blue. This one is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully that's good. Next, this one is red. Red is at... There's 2 types of red though, that's the problem. Lastly, this one should be number 8. I don't think it's good. I don't believe it's good. Oh, so that 8 over there, I think it was good. Because it did make the sound. Okay, hold up. Let me try to go this one on 7. Okay, 7. So now I'm here. A couple things we gotta notice here, right? These stairs are always kind of like positioned upside down or whatever. Does that have to do with how the watch is showing? So now I'm positioned here, which means 12 should be this one and 6 should be this one. So the next number is 3, let's say. So if this is 12, I need to go when it's actual 12. Okay, let me go here real fast. That's exactly it. Okay, so now if I'm positioned like this, 12 o'clock is this one and 6 is that one. And I gotta go at 11. Which is now. Ah, there we go. Okay, now I'm upside down. Which means 12 is here, 6 is here. Number 9 is what I need next. 12 is here, 6 is here. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Same situation, I guess. This time we're going for 4. So 12 here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, and lastly, it's positioned normally, which is 8. 6, 7, and 8. Wait, what? Oh, I think I clicked too early. Alright, we're back. Let's try again. So, I was supposed to, what, 8, right? Which is this one. I just didn't click fast enough. There we go.
My head's still spinning. I passed through the final door of the staircase room with the realization that I'd followed the final steps of a dead man.
Hey, we got it. Nice. It kind of feels like I still can get out. Can I not just jump?
I'd never been in
gosh.
love, yet seeing the drastic measures the sailor had resorted to, I felt his pain all too viscerally. The happiest day of his life became the day his true love rejected him. It must have broken him.
Man, this is sad. Look at this.
This must have been the skeleton of the sailor.
Alright, can I grab
The
the
sailor's skeleton still clasped his wedding ring for Abigail. With some unease, I took the ring, promising the skeleton I'd return it to the woman who loved him.
There we go. Finally, we got it. This was tricky.
I had nothing else to say to Father Foskett.
Alright, that's fine. We don't need to say anything to Father. But we finally got ourselves the ring. I still need 2 more items, which I have no clue how to get. We need the cake. And we need
It
the
was
veil.
a bridal veil made of...
Yeah, I got no clue where to get the veil.
I placed the ring on the dresser. There were 2 items left.
How do I get these 2 other items, though? That's what I'm wondering. Also, the kid doesn't seem to be around no more. Another thing that I gotta notice here is that I have to get my hands on that cake somehow.
Stop right there, young man.
Yeah, she's not gonna let me
Only
pass.
guests with invitations are allowed to watch the waltz.
Dang it. If not gonna let me pass. Alright, well, that being said, y'all, this is gonna be the end of this episode for now, and we'll come back the next one. We're gonna try to figure it out. I need a piece of the cake, which is that thing over there, and a piece of a cloth. Those are the final things that I need, and hopefully we can revert the spell. But until next time, y'all, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, a like is very much appreciated, and I will see y'all in the next one. Alright, bye everybody!